Timothee Chalamet is all the rage these days, thanks to, of course, starring in Dune, WB's Wonka, Dune 2. Oh, and remember when he was cast as Robin in The Batman? Well, he might be for Batman Part 2, we don't really know. But hey, now the actor himself addresses this whole scenario. So yeah, if you guys don't remember, well, it's been scrubbed by them now, but multiple insiders and scoopers were saying, yes, Timothee Chalamet is in fact going to appear as Dick Grayson at the end of The Batman. That, of course, did not happen, and we learned there was nothing there. So maybe he will in a sequel. I don't know. They've said they'd be interested in doing Batman in live action, so who really knows? I mean, maybe he could play Dick Grayson in Brave and the Bold. I don't know. Whatever the case is, recently, the New York Times caught up with Timothee to talk to him about what he's done so far, and to, of course, talk to him about the Batman rumors. And he says that he would love to do it because Christian Bale's Batman films were the ones that inspired him to want to get into acting. And that The Dark Knight was this sort of point where the script and everything just came together, and he was like, that's it. I'd like to do that. I'd like to act. And he says if somebody can bring him a script and a solid pitch that good, that he would obviously have to consider it. But for right now, there isn't anything to talk about in terms of the casting. Which, again, I think is 100% true. I don't think he's in the Batman Part 2. I don't think he was ever even in the talks to be Robin or anything. I think that was just people, hey, we saw the fan art, so just do it because he's the new thing in Hollywood. You know, it's that type of scenario. And maybe that can sometimes lead to something. Maybe it can't. I don't know. I mean, on the Fox side, it definitely could. You guys know what I'm talking about. Bryan Singer seeing Photoshop and then just casting literal non-actors. Yeah, I don't think WB will do that in this case, but there's definitely a possibility he could, start a conversation. So we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. I think if he does join a franchise for DC, I honestly think it's going to be the DCU more than the Batman. It's just, I don't know. I don't see Robin fitting into that specific story just yet.